Sport Flashback Series, Episode 3. Yes, it's been a while. I know every month, if that's the case, I post out one episode for each month of Sport Flashback Series. But here we are now, the end of July 31st. And here come the rivalries. Now let's see what these power conferences have to say. And with that being said, let's take it away.
Oh my word! Can't you see all these rivalry teams? I mean, these are a lot. Again, tell me about it. This is the craziest thing on the universe that we've ever seen. It's going on for a lot now. And I'll tell you on this one, folks, me and Utah, the holy war of this conference of Big 12 is now just beginning. Thoughtfully, I wonder if we're going to meet each other for a long time, like old times.
And speaking of holy war, Indiana, we're just about to play again this year.
Kentucky, it is so glad to meet again.
Yep, but we're sticking on the football season for now. This rivalry we're doing this year is basketball, men's basketball, and we're starting in my arena. Then we're heading to Indianapolis, then back here. Then we're going to your stadium is what I hate. Oh yeah, the Christian Watford shot at the buzzer. Oh, that makes me angry. Yes, folks, we're not talking about rivalries in basketball, which that's another episode. But we are in football, because football season is just about to begin. Also, what about the Clemson and Alabama football rivalry? I don't know when that's going to happen until another day. But this rivalry is coming for the next 2 years. Yes, these two teams have agreed to do a 12-game series in football. Yes, 12-game series. Obviously, I put this plastic container behind Notre Dame because my ceiling fan is on. And if I don't do that, Notre Dame paper, which I made, is going to be flown away. But anyway, and what about the bowl games? That's after the college football regular season. But we will talk about the bowl rivalry games. Yes, these bowl games are different, which is why I say different, because it's called whatever bowl game it is in college football because of a rivalry. Like Alabama and Auburn for the Iron Bowl, and Mississippi State and Ole Miss, or Mississippi, for the Egg Bowl. And also, Battle for the Rag, for Tiger Rag, is between LSU and Tulane. Although, why is it called a rivalry? Because Tulane used to be in the SEC. You know. Oh yeah, I remember that rivalry. But too bad. Tulane is now in the American. And eventually, some rivalry games will include power versus group of 5. Like, for example, Utah versus Utah State for Battle of the Brothers. You know, Super Mario Brothers. And oh yes, the number one rivalry of college football of all time will still be as the game. Michigan and Ohio State. My word, that's been more than just 200 years. Can you believe all those years Michigan and Ohio State are playing? And speaking of which, I wonder why Michigan and Ohio State big rivalry is called the game. Maybe the fans has done it. Again, the fans might have just done this. And oh yes, we will still see Michigan and Ohio State brawl through every year in college football. But I don't know about 2023. I haven't seen that. But if you have seen that, for 2023, please let me know in the comments. Okay? And this rivalry reminds me of, yeah, again, it reminds me of the Pistons and Pacers Malice at the Palace rivalry. Why it's called that? Well, back in 2004, there was a brawl between Pistons and Pacers players, and not only that, but fans got into it. Whew, that is multiple charges. But that's a long story. And speaking of that, the Lakers and Celtics rivalry has been played for I don't know how long. It could be more than 200 years, but it's way more than that. But however, though, I want to call this rivalry the championship rivalry. Why? Because I think Lakers and Celtics has played each other a couple times or a lot of times in the NBA Finals, but like I said, that's a long, long story. And thoughtfully, you can let Indiana Hoosiers this season take the old brass spittoon and the old oaken bucket just like last year. But can Kurt Cignati do this again? Well, that will have to wait when we find out in the next, in this coming season of football. Trust me. I wonder if Kurt Cignati is going to make Indiana football be in the playoffs again. Do you think so? Well, like I said, that is this coming season. And sorry we have to end this Sport Flashback series short. But before we end the video, here's what I'm going to tell you the next. I wonder if the teams are going to play College Football 26, whether it's rivalries or not. Or could it be bowl games as well? But that, my friends, is an episode for next time. And don't forget to tune in tonight's football game. Lions versus Chargers. Yes. It's for the preseason of Hall of Fame Classic. And let me think for a minute. I wonder if the Hall of Fame Classic is going to be out forever in the NFL. Don't you?